There she is, Mount Thielsen. Took the Mount Thielsen trail up from near Diamond Lake. There was a little bit shorter, but also we just ran out of time with the shuttle and moving some videos. But anyway, never get tired of seeing this thing. It's a one pointy peak. I went up to the top a few years ago, but not the tippy top. There's about, I don't know, 200, what did they say, 200 feet? That is, you really need a rope. I'd have hurt myself for sure. Anyway, I'll leave you with that for tonight, and we will catch up tomorrow. Happy trails. This is Thielsen Creek. This is what I camped next to last night. I got in a little bit late, but isn't this gorgeous? And it is right down below Thielsen Mountain. There's a hiker coming down right now from a camp up there. But if you look up here, you've got a little bit of just a beautiful waterfall place to clean off. And that's what I'm looking at. This is a part of Thielsen right up here with the morning glow on it. What a beautiful setting. All right, this morning here at Thielsen Creek, starting off a little bit early, about 6:30. The idea is to, I've got a 16-mile water carrier. I've got 3 liters. If possible, I'm going to try and make it to 22, where there is a water cache, I understand. But anyway, that is one gorgeous way to wake up. This would be the north and northwest side of Mount Thielsen. Isn't this going to be a gorgeous day? Just incredible, sitting above Thielsen Creek. This is ridiculously beautiful. There's Mount Thielsen. End up camping down in there. That's where the creek was. Then you look across, you cannot see Diamond Lake at this point. And the way I have this situated, you can't see Bailey either. So there's Mount Bailey in relationship. Diamond Lake's down in there somewhere. I thought I was climbing a lot. And here it is, the reason why. It's been a pretty uneventful 20 miles since I left Thielsen Creek, but this is kind of interesting. It's like walking among skeletons or something. I'm gonna drop down to Wendigo Pass, another about 1.7 miles, and I've got Boston on in my ear to pull me through the last little bit to that place where there's a water cache. I have about a half a liter left, but all is good. Happy to be out here. Made it. Made it. A little piece of heaven. Is that unbelievable? Or what? Oh. In addition to the water, there's power banks that are charged up. There's toilet paper. There's bug spray. There's all kinds of stuff. This is quite a trail angel that's here. I camped pretty early last night, but I knew that was it for me. Late, my feet were tired. Stayed here for the night. A group of campers, since there's road access right here, a group of campers did come in, and they weren't particularly enjoyable because they were so loud. They even drove a car up here. It was a different experience, but here I'm gonna head down this road here and end up probably at Crescent Lake tonight. Possibly even all the way to Shelter Cove. When you get to Wendigo Junction, you have the opportunity to continue on the PCT to go to Shelter Cove, or you can walk down the road about a quarter mile or so and hit this trailhead, and it will take you in a roundabout way that cuts off 11 miles, and you'll go by Crescent Lake and end up at Shelter Cove as well. And that's what we're doing today. It's starting to look a lot like the western side of Central Oregon, all the little pine trees. Boy, just taking this, I was just saying to myself, mosquitoes haven't been too bad. The last couple miles they appeared. We'll have to see about my little mosquito repellent experiment. It's going to be challenged now. Just came across 2 piles of bear scat on the trail and just got a whiff of him. We may have a bear sighting. That'd be fun to share. Keep your fingers crossed. Well, the bear never did show up. I am at Whitefish horse camp. I did find a picnic table. That was always nice. I'm gonna have a little lunch and then I think about 9 or 10 miles to Odell. These guys going for a trail ride. This is a pretty neat place to be able to come and just be able to park your rig and put up a tent and go for trail rides. It also has a bathroom and running water. Winding up today's hike with a couple miles left to go to Shelter Cove. Pretty much downhill. Did have to battle some mosquitoes today. It's hard to reapply insect repellent. Aerosol would work the best, of course, that's the DEET stuff, but I'm trying to keep away from that at this point, but I may have to go to it. So yeah, it's hard to reapply when you look at how dirty your legs are. I don't know if you can even tell there, but yeah, just dirt. And it makes it to where you're just making a mud pie, basically. Anyway, that's what the forest looks like here, a couple miles out of Shelter Cove. Look forward to getting there tonight. One other thing's going on the last 20-30 minutes is lightning. I hear it might be dry lightning. I hope it's dry lightning. But yeah, that would just make this trail into a mud slick. Keep your fingers crossed, and we'll catch you in a little bit later when I get to Shelter Cove. I might just have a cold one. Here's my first decent look at Trapper Creek. Man, it is gorgeous, but it is ripping. And I've been following it for just a little bit. I couldn't get a good view. Still can't get a very good view, but it is just heading down the hill in a hurry. Made it to Shelter Cove. Have you noticed? It's just now getting wet. So I'll go see if I can find a cover and just orient myself. Got into Shelter Cove about 4 and quickly set up my tent. You see there's a lot of other tents around here. It was threatening to rain, and I just thought, well, we won't risk that. So I got my setup already over there. There's just tents all over. It's a pretty nice setup. There's also a place down at the Shelter Cove Resort where you can buy hamburgers and that kind of thing, and another shelter you can hang out at. Pretty cool. I brought 5 different insect repellents. First one is Skin So Soft from Avon, and I tried it and it actually worked really good. The same as when my kids were little. It doesn't have DEET in it. It feels good on the legs. And then I also brought some of these towelettes that have, from Deep Woods Off, that have DEET in them. So those are the 2 things I tried on this section of the trail. The towelettes were awesome to rub on your shoulders because they will bite through your shirt. And since I'm wearing shorts, it's nice to have the Skin So Soft on the legs. It actually worked really good where they weren't so bad, but when they were really bad, after 6 hours of hiking and sweating and the dirt and dust, it was less effective. So does that have to do with the dirt and the dust and the sweat? I don't know. I'm gonna switch to Cutter. End up making something that's like Skin So Soft with DEET in it. That's what I'm gonna try next. And then I've got the power, bringing the power with the Deep Woods Off aerosol as well on the next leg. So see how that goes. Still haven't given up on the Avon Skin So Soft without the DEET. Shelter Cove is a very active place. They have badminton out here, picnic tables. This is a covered area over here. They've got some, what's that game where you have two balls on a rope and you throw them? Kids don't always throw them very well, I've seen. But actually when you come in, here is the where you get your little store. You can order food over there on the right, and then here's the hiker camp right here. We came in and they had some beer and it was purchased right away, and now they have 0 beer and people are not real happy about that. But that's kind of the layout. We'll talk to you down the road, down the trail. All right, bye.